familiarity with new teammates, so you're trying to find that rhythm and flow on both ends of the floor. There's no substitute for real in-game reps, which they're getting now. And ideally, if you can win some games early, it builds confidence.
Well, MP has made it clear that scoring is an emphasis for him right now. He's looking to be more assertive offensively.
And when you have a player like MP make a statement like this, it sends a message to the rest of the team. It's him telling his teammates, give me the ball and let me do my thing. All eyes are going to be on MP, and he might be drawing some extra double teams, too. A lot of teams want to prove MP wrong.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Booker is the 2, with Allen playing small forward. Then it's Malawach, then it's Smith, and it's Dunn in at the 4-man position. Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Guys, we know MP is a gifted scorer, but tonight he wants to take it to another level. He told me, I'm trying to set an aggressive tone out there for the team. I am going to attack every single chance I get. A one-man scoring machine, but it's all for the team.
Sounds like MP is planning to have a big night. Thanks, Allie. Count the basket. Booker's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, Booker gets it done in a variety of ways, including down inside.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The Cobra. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Booker, lets the 3 fly, but Jimsky grabs the board. Golden State with the ball. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
That is the way they would like to play every night, but of course each opponent represents different challenges.
Here's Smith, following the score by Golden State. Pass to Dunn. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the inside. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 5 points.
Well, these types of looks are easy for MP. The defense must make it harder for the young guy.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bagley finds MP. They swipe it. In transition, here come the Suns. Out of bounds, it'll be Warriors ball. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Giannis Antetokounmpo on top.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
Iguodala, he's checked in for the Suns. Green comes in for Allen. Now here's Antetokounmpo, coming off a 28-point game against New Orleans.
And then you look at what he did defensively. 4 blocks on the night, and he changed a number of others.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And it's like...
Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Pass to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Miles in at the 2 guard. That's the Warriors 5. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He dropped 27 points, and he was very efficient with his shooting, with a solid percentage in both field goals and free throws. He made an impact at every turn, and he looked like he had fun doing it. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
MP up top. Kuminga with a screen on Smith. MP, the pass to Kuminga, and stolen by Booker. Pass to Iguodaro. Now Green. Smith outside. 4 on the clock. Over MP. Smith no good.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And Kuminga throws it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Booker for 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Down low, the Cobra. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 11.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Some changes for Phoenix. Malawach is checked in for Iguodaro. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And it's Allen in for Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Hits both from the stripe. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And Booker, here we go. And here's Green from the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Back to MP. MP, a screen on Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Booker for 3. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a...
Taking a peek now. Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
He is spreading it around so well all over the floor, the defense really can't take anything away.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan Ott's 5. Booker is the 2, with Allen playing small forward. Then it's Malawach, then it's Smith, and it's Dunn in at the power forward position. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help, because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment. Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. Gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
Back to Pajemski. Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Yeah, young guys can be so fearless. Just look at MP battling there inside.
Good on the second one. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back over to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Done with a steal. Now here's Smith, defended by Pajemski. Outside Booker. Over MP, and there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Smith. Booker's got 12 points.
And that's part of why Booker is a real problem for defenses. He uses that mid-range, and it makes you have to cover all parts of the floor.
And stolen by Booker. Smith outside. Pass to Booker. Wide open. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. Back to MP. And stolen by Booker. Smith with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen. And the three-pointer goes. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jalen Green comes in for Allen. And that one's good. Bagley.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
To the paint. Shoots. Nice shot by Kuminga. He's got 12.
Well, what a big night for Kuminga. When he gets on a roll, he can simply overpower you.
Booker, good.
There is no doubt. He's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
MP outside. Bagley, a screen on Booker. Here's MP. Pass to Bagley. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. 1:14 left in the third. Outside Booker. And that one drops. Booker's got 11 points in the quarter.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Bagley passes to MP. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Booker can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 19. Stolen by Booker. Green for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Golden State has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. MP outside. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredded.
Suns will go for a different look here. Malawach is checked in for Valanciunas. Dunn comes in for Mamoukelashvili. Allen, he's checked in for Green. And it's Devin Booker in for Rollins. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Butler out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Yes, it's good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Pass to Malawach. Now here's Smith. Allen on the wing. Butler with a steal. Here's Podziemski. That three's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Smith. Uses the glass on the layup.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Allen. Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, there wasn't a lot of space in there, but Grayson Allen took advantage of that opportunity inside.
Oh, it's off target.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And MP throws it down.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Warriors.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
Golden State has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Dunn outside. Here's Smith. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, the shot is off. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen against MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
So Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well,
double-digit assist tonight, MP. That's got to be one of the more satisfying ways to engineer a victory, no?
I don't care. I'll get down in the mud if I got to. Anything for the win, Jennifer. But when you're dropping off dimes like I was tonight, woo, that's clean. That's real clean, you feel me? And I like to play a clean game, so yeah, I guess that was pretty satisfying now that I think about it.
Satisfying to watch, MP. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Feel that. Sweet potatoes take big time to trust.
If you do.
About game time, pain time. There he is.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the... Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. LGA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
He hasn't quite backed up his words yet. But with MP, I imagine that'll only fuel his fire. Don't be surprised if he goes off tonight. You don't want to be the guy defending MP when he's got a point to prove.
Now, Golden State's starting five. They've got MP, Kuminga out there with Bagley. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Miles in at the 2.
You got to squeeze that orange around MP now. Credit his quick hands on defense that started that break.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. MP looking around. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Here's Hart. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. They get it again.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big man playing big. Strong board.
MP passes to Kuminga. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Connect. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB. Guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
Both good from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Look, I know he runs the point. Boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Now, here's MP. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. Kuminga, the layup off target. Lakers trail by 9. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
MP against Doncic. And Kuminga throws it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout.
here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And it's Brooks in the corner. Simmons finds Brooks. Simmons sets a screen for Brooks. Back to Simmons. Clock at 4. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler is out there with Cheeks. Then it's MP. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Miles in at the 2 spot. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Brooks. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Timberwolves, that's for sure.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Here's MP after the basket by Los Angeles. And it's Pajemski in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Minnesota. Pass to Bufkin. Porzingis with a screen on MP. Steps back and shoots. And again, it's the Lakers.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
MP rattling the rim.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Lakers trail by 8. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Doncic is checked in for Chris Dunn. And the Warriors also making a change. Moody's checked in. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good on the shot. On the wing, MP. There's the pick. Back to Miles. Moody the pass to Miles. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 6. Bufkin, no good. Down low. Here's Miles. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Moody. Here is Miles. Launches it. Simmons pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. And he's good on the second. Warriors leading by 9.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Pick by Kuminga. MP outside. And Kuminga throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
They're up because they're dominating on the glass, looking like that team wants it more.
Yeah, they're in a great spot, and if they can sustain the effort. And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each. And that concludes
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got Connect. Porzingis is out there with Hart. Then there's Doncic, and it's Towns in at the small forward. And J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across. And every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets really contributed. He dropped 24 points and also made a difference with 7 rebounds. It turned out to be just the night he needed to break out of his funk. Guys, back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure. And draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And here are the Warriors now after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Miles. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 10. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Now here's Towns. Porzingis with a screen on Miles. Towns for 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Hart. The 3 for Doncic. Doncic knocks in the 3.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here is Miles. 8 points for him. Doncic with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. It's Connect on the wing. Defended by Kuminga. Porzingis kicks to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Porzingis. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Here's MP. Tipped away.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Doncic. And it's good assisting on the play with Simmons. 12 points for Luka Doncic. And here are the Warriors now. To the middle. And the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Doncic dishes to Simmons. Here's Buffkin. Again, the Lakers.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
Warriors leading by 5. Podziemski finds MP. Now, here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
Doncic outside. The Warriors pull it in.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Bagley, and they pick up 2. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Back to MP. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
MP outside. Kuminga, screen on Doncic. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Kuminga. MP against Doncic. Bagley with a screen on Doncic. Here's MP. Inside. MP gets him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
MP has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific... And he reached the... Lineup change for the Lakers. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Kuminga out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bagley. Then it's MP. And it's Miles in at the shooting guard position. Doncic against MP. Luka bullies his way inside.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
That one drops.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Now Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Trained from outside.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
Now MP. Outside Kuminga. Josh Hart. He's off from 3. Warriors leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Warriors.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watch them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against the Lakers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Good on the basket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 10. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
MP. The assist from Richard.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled.
Nice job on the win and a solid job on the glass. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Come on, you saw me out there. I was focused on effort more than anything tonight. If my effort's where it should be, good things happen for us. And rebounds all about effort. Most importantly, we got the win. So, yeah, just got to keep that up and string together a bunch more, and we'll be looking good.
Well, we're rooting for you, MP.
Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, great.
Crushed potatoes take time to process.
If you do make them, try soaking, then drain.
What's up, Izzy?
Moments from now at the Chase. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
And one of the ongoing storylines for MP this season, he's made it known that he is extremely focused on making a statement with his offense.
Well, MP set a rather large goal for himself to outscore everyone on the opposing team. While MP certainly is talented enough to do so, that sure is a lofty goal, and he's been very vocal about it. Now, the media can get all over you when you set goals that big, but he's struggled a bit trying to deliver on that promise. We'll see if he steps up tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall at power forward with Reed at center, and it's Dillingham in at the 1 spot. Here's Dillingham. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Here's MP. Missed inside. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Takes a step back. Here's Dillingham. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
That one falls.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior. Such a tough check.
Pass to Moody, to the middle. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers played really well. He picked up 18 points and chalked up a few assists along the way as well. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You have to love the intensity he showed last time out.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight might be more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send two in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays so critical.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see. Timberwolves trail by 13. On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Krejci in at the 2. Now here's MP. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Here's LeVert. Still no points. Takes the 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight. In transition. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now here's Randall. Last game, he had 28 points. Shoots over Kuminga. Randall can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The drive by MP. And Kuminga throws it down.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Wallace. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Randall. Back to Wallace. 19-footer. And it's MP with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here he goes. Kuminga, the pass to Miles. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Miles has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, this team wants Kuminga to do that more. Pass it with a purpose.
And the basket by MP.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, is very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Randall on the screen. Inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
It's his first trip to the line.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Dillingham to halt the run. The rebound by McGowan.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The offensive rebound. Nice shot by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 11 points.
And beasting on the glass. Kuminga creating second chance opportunities.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And the first one at the line is good. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Both shots good from the stripe. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. The drive by MP, count it. 14 points for him.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. To the middle. Reed can't hit. The Warriors have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Screen by Antetokounmpo. From deep, MP. Kept alive. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing. Tremendous force.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word.
Great to have you with us. Starting out, let's check out the award winners for Players of the Week. For the Eastern Conference, Jason Tatum.
Well, Tatum, one of the premier scorers in the league, but he does a lot more than that, guys.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Warriors. And that'll do it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Marvin Bagley. MP is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4-man spot. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think he can score it, board it, but how about that pass?
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA. Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
To the paint. Here's MP. Outside Pajemski. Pass to MP. Bagley, a screen on Edwards. Back to Moody. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now Randle fires the 3. No luck on that one. Moody on the wing. McDaniels covering. That one goes in. MP's got 18 points in the game.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Yeah?
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Randall outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Dillingham with the bucket.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
The Warriors lead by 23. Miles, the pass to MP. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The Cobra. And no good. Nice D from Reed. Pass to Randall. There's the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Dillingham, covered by MP. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 10. Pass to Dillingham. Over MP. Dillingham, no good. And the Warriors shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Antetokounmpo, a screen on McDaniels. Stolen by Reed. And Edwards slams it in.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
The Warriors lead by 23. Moody passes to MP. Kuminga with a screen on Edwards. MP against Edwards. Pass to Kuminga. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Here's MP. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a 3-point play.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Both teams deciding to change it up. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Dillingham. Lays it up and banks it in. Dillingham's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
And Gobert with a block.
Learn the lesson quickly, folks. Do not test Rudy Gobert.
Wallace outside. And here's Dillingham from the arc. No good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the period up by a staggering 20. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award.
Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Krejci. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Wallace. Minnesota has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4, setting the floor for the Timberwolves. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Edwards out there with Dillingham. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. MP outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Down low, tipped. MP with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's the pick. MP, the pass to Cheeks. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Cheeks has got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jonathan Kuminga.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Pass to Dillingham. McDaniels from long range. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. McGowan's pass to MP. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level. Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team...
And you've talked about wanting to string some wins together, and also the need for your team to have a strong rebounding presence. What's your take after tonight's efforts?
Me and the guys, we're happy with the win. One of our goals is to be an elite rebounding team. Win the possession battle on the boards. Tonight we had some success with that, but we all know there's room to grow.
I hear that, MP. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Brian?